But you're probably wondering what's up with the hat, right?
Yeah.
We were just going to let you wonder for a while.
It's like,
now,
what is wrong with
wonder
these
no more, because
Yes.
calling all scallywags. The St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum is home to all sorts of booty, and here to help us navigate their finds is Executive Director Cindy Stavely, and we also have Curator Matt Frick. Thanks for joining us, and I love the getup. You look amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here. I had, I got inspired as well, and we actually dressed like pirates.
I see that. I like
for
it.
First Ghost Living 2 years ago, so we had to pull out our costumes. But tell us about the museum. I've never been there, surprisingly.
Well, it's iconic. It's one of the world's largest collections of authentic pirate artifacts in the world. We have over 800 artifacts and shipwreck treasures from all around the world.
Oh my gosh.
Anything from weapons to maps to original documents from the 1600s, wanted posters. All kinds of crazy things, and some cool just maritime navigational things that sailors like to see too.
Right. What would you say are some of the most popular items that you guys have?
I think probably the most popular one is one of 3 Jolly Roger flags that exist in the world today.
Wow.
We've got one of them, and so
do you really?
That's it's on our logo as well. It's recognizable and people associate it with the museum. Like I said, it's only one of only 3.
That's amazing. And actually, we're seeing some video here. I mean, it looks really well done. Great job. The way that you've decorated and displayed. Yeah,
it's designed to be fun. So
it's amazing.
Fun but educational. It immerses you in to the life of pirates, so you learn more about them than just what you see on the movie screen.
Right, and you mentioned educational, so I imagine you have field trips there.
Yeah, we do a lot of field trips. All fourth graders in Florida study Florida history, so St. Augustine is a huge spot for all students from all around the state to come in their 4th grade year. And the fact that we're conveniently located right downtown across the street from the Castillo de San Marcos and right next to the Colonial Quarter, it makes it the perfect spot for a field trip destination, besides the fact that the kids just love it. They love our tour guides that do the tours. It's fun and immersive, but they learn a little bit about pirate history and how pirates were the first forms of democracy and a lot of the history that they want to learn as part of their curriculum.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. That's so. David, we need to go over there and do a segment there.
Let's go.
Even the footage I'm seeing, it just looks so cool. All right, so talk like a pirate day, September 19th. What are you guys doing for it?
Oh, we're having a whole day planned for all members of the family. It's going to run from 12 till 8.
Okay, great.
Everything's going to start in the courtyard of the Pirate Museum. During the day, we're going to have kids' games there. We're going to have several local authors that have written books about pirates and some of local St. Augustine history. So we'll have some book signings there with local authors, and Matt's one of them because he wrote a book about the famous pirate Thomas II, and he can tell you a little bit about that. And then there'll be a treasure hunt throughout the city that the pirate's going to take the kids through. And then in the evening, there's going to be kind of a pub crawl starting at the Pirate Museum. And we're going to go to some of our local neighbors that are right around us there on St. George Street, like Anna Malley's and Cider Smith, and of course one of our own bars at the Colonial Quarter.
Wow.
And so it'll be kid-friendly, and then the adults can go out and have some fun in the evening.
Now, is this something that they need to register ahead of time?
Nope, they can just come right there anytime. And just keep an eye on our Facebook page and our social media for any further details.
Awesome. And then, tell us about your book.
Well, I was doing research into the only pirate treasure chest that exists in the world. The only one we know a pirate used it.
Really?
And so that was Thomas II's treasure chest.
Okay.
So I started, I wanted to learn more about Thomas II as well as the treasure chest. So 3.5 years later, I was able to, finish a book. And we actually brought Thomas II's cutlass.
No way.
We have his cutlass here as well as a pistol. But
that looks heavy too. Like that's some sturdy.
This is not. Lift that one up.
Oh, that one's compared. Oh gosh, yeah. But this is real?
That is a exact make and model of a blunderbuss that was found on the Queen Anne's Revenge, which was Blackbeard's ship that was located, and excavations began in 1996, and they found one like that. But the state of North Carolina owns pretty much everything that was recovered.
Oh my gosh, so. I'm gonna let it down gently. That is cool. That is heavy, holy cow.
Yes, this is not.
That is so cool, but I can tell this is like good quality. How nice, right?
Yep.
The real deal. Okay, well tell everyone where they can get more information if they'd wanna, like how long does a typical tour take?
It takes about 45 minutes unless you're really into the history and wanna read everything, and a lot of people will spend a couple hours in there.
Wow.
But average is About 45 minutes. There's so many interactive, immersive things for everybody to do besides just seeing the artifacts.
Okay.
We've got a treasure hunt where kids are looking for hidden artifacts. Well, not just kids, because the adults get into it too.
Yeah, I would be into that too.
So we have 12 hidden artifacts throughout the museum. There's an interactive world map of pirate strongholds.
Whoa.
There's a book of pirates that you can sit down and read and go through like a hunt to find all the most important pirates. And the most interesting thing we have is a 3D audio show of Blackbeard's last battle that Disney Imagineers developed for us. So you go into this room and the lights go off and you have headphones on and it's 3D audio with the lights off and you hear that battle going on in your head and the cutlass cutting across the back of your neck.
Oh God!
So it's really, that's really cool. So it's not just walking around looking at artifacts.
Okay.
It's very immersive. There's soundscapes in every single room that you go through. So it's really cool. And people come out and they're like, wow, we had no idea it was going to be this amazing.
Well, we're going to come check it out, thepiratemuseum.com. Thank you both so much for joining us today and telling us about it. This is so cool.
You're welcome.
Of course.